The night of September 12, 2025, will forever be etched into the annals of Korean entertainment history, under the shimmering lights of the Jangchung Arena in Seoul, where the Grand Seoul International Drama Awards 2025 unfolded. The atmosphere was one of glamour, anticipation, and celebration. Thousands of fans had filled the arena. Celebrities lined the aisles in their glittering attire, and the world's eyes were fixed on one of the most prestigious stages in Asia. No one, however, not even the most seasoned journalists or the most ardent fans, could have predicted the explosive moment that would shatter the usual rhythms of awards season and send shockwaves across the globe. The event began as expected. The red carpet was a dazzling prelude, where cameras flashed incessantly and screams of admiration filled the air. Inside, the stage glowed with anticipation, and the night was hosted by two of Korea's most reliable masters of ceremonies, Shin Dong-yup, famous for his quick wit and playful humor, and Kim Sung-ju, renowned for his warm presence and smooth eloquence. Together, the program lively and engaging, moving seamlessly from one award to another, sprinkling jokes and heartfelt compliments along the way. As the night progressed, awards were given, speeches made, and applause filled the arena in waves. Then came one of the most anticipated categories of the evening, Best On-Screen Couple. The nominees were displayed on the enormous LED screen behind the stage, and the audience screamed at every familiar pairing. But when the names Jung Hae and Jung So-min appeared, the noise was deafening. Their beloved drama Whispers of Spring had captured the hearts of millions, and their chemistry was undeniable, sparking countless rumors and endless fan debates about whether art had indeed imitated life. When their names were announced as the winners, the hall erupted. Fans leapt to their feet, cheering, waving banners, and clapping until their palms stung. The camera zoomed in on the pair as they rose from their seats, side by side, exchanging shy but warm smiles. Jung Hae was immaculate in a tailored black suit that hugged his slender frame, his presence exuding a quiet confidence. Beside him, Jung So-min shimmered in an ivory gown that draped her figure like liquid silk, her elegance radiating with every step she took. Together, they ascended the stage, and it seemed like the night was destined to play out in perfect harmony. Dong-yup greeted them with his trademark grin. "This," he teased, his voice booming with joy, "the most beloved couple of the year. Everyone here has been waiting for this moment, haven't they?" The audience roared back in agreement. Sung-ju added warmly, "Your performances touched hearts around the world. Please, share your thoughts with us tonight." The script should have been simple: a polite thank you, acknowledgments to the production team, their agencies, and the fans, by graceful exit music. Yet destiny had prepared something unscripted, something unforgettable. Applause dwindled. Jung Hae accepted the microphone. His smile was the same one fans adored, gentle, composed, almost boyish. And he turned to face Jung So-min, and everything shifted. His eyes no longer carried the calm professionalism of a seasoned actor. Instead, they burned with intensity. A storm was raging behind them. And then, before anyone could comprehend what was happening, he dropped to one knee. The arena gasped in unison. The sound was visceral, echoing through the cavernous hall like a wave crashing against the shore. Jung So-min froze, her hands flying to her mouth, her body stiff with shock. Her eyes widened, glistening under the floodlights, as if she were watching an impossible scene unfold before her. The audience erupted into chaos. Some screamed in delight, others cried, clutched their faces in disbelief. Camera flashes fired off like lightning strikes, capturing every angle of the surreal tableau. Jung Hae kneeling, Jung So-min trembling, and the host staring in stunned silence. Shin Dong-yup, usually quick with words, faltered. "Wait, wait," he stammered, laughing in disbelief. "Is this part of the script? Or, are we watching history right now?" His nervous joke drew scattered laughter, though it was laced with tension. Sung-ju's voice trembled as he exclaimed, "Ladies and gentlemen, this is truly unexpected." Backstage, organizers scrambled frantically, sure whether to intervene or let the moment breathe. But all eyes, all cameras, all hearts were locked on the stage. Jung Hae remained steady on one knee, microphone trembling in his hand. His gaze never left Jung So-min, his expression one of raw vulnerability. The crowd began to chant, softly at first, then louder. until it thundered across the arena, "Say yes! Say yes! Say yes!" Jung So-min's chest rose and fell as she tried to steady herself. Tears pooled at the corners of her eyes, her lips quivering as if she wanted to speak but couldn't. She looked down at Jung Hae, her disbelief slowly giving way to something softer, something deeply emotional. Finally, Jung Hae raised the microphone to his lips. His voice, low and firm, cut through the chaos. "So-min, you've been more than a co-star to me." The audience gasped again, the words striking like a thunderbolt. He continued, his tone thick with emotion. "From the first day we worked together, you became someone I could never forget. Tonight, I don't want to hide it anymore. Tonight, I want the world to know, you are the one I truly cherish." The arena exploded. Screams, cheers, and sobs collided into a storm of sound. Fans clutched each other, crying into their hands, while others jumped to their feet, shouting his name. The chant of "Say Yes" returned, louder than ever, spreading through the very walls of Jangchung Arena. Jung So-min stood frozen, tears spilling down her cheeks. She lowered her trembling hands and whispered into her microphone, her voice breaking. I never expected this, but thank you, Hae." Words weren't a confirmation of love, nor a rejection. Yet the emotion in her tone, the way her eyes softened, tears streaming freely across her face spoke volumes more than any carefully rehearsed line could. The audience interpreted it in their own way. Some sobbed with joy, others screamed that it was a confession. Social media exploded with declarations that history had just been made. Shin Dong-yup attempted to restore order. Even his voice was shaky. "Ladies and gentlemen, I think we just witnessed the most unforgettable moment in the history of this award show," Kim Sung-ju, his eyes misty, added softly. "No script could ever prepare us for this." Hashtags began trending instantly. Jung Hae Meals, So-min moment. Drama Awards shock. Within minutes, Twitter and Instagram were ablaze with clips and fan theories. Fans across the globe stayed up through the night, dissecting every expression, every word, every tear. Some swore this was a hidden proposal. Others argued it was an elaborate fan service gesture. Regardless of the truth, one fact was undeniable: the moment had transcended the show, the stage, and even the entertainment industry itself. Entertainment analysts weighed in quickly. Some praised Jung Hae for his boldness, calling it a refreshing break from the manufactured veneer of celebrity culture. Others criticized it as reckless, potentially placing undue pressure on Jung So-min. Their agencies remained silent, issuing only a vague statement: "We are aware of the situation at the Seoul International Drama Awards. At this time, we ask for understanding as we respect the privacy of both actors." The ambiguity only fueled the fire. Days that followed were nothing short of a media storm. International outlets picked up the story, headlines screaming, "From co-stars to something more, a deal that shook Asia, unscripted love confession or staged performance." The footage replayed endlessly on television, every angle scrutinized, every gesture dissected. Yet beyond the frenzy, one image endured: Jung Hae, on one knee, eyes glistening with sincerity; Jung So-min, tears streaming, caught between shock and tenderness, and the Jangchung Arena trembling under the weight of history. As the lights dimmed that night and the ceremony carried on, echoes of that kneel refused to fade. When the pair finally walked off stage, hand in hand for the briefest of moments, the audience erupted once more, their screams echoing long after the show ended. That night was no longer just about awards. It was about vulnerability, about courage, about the thin line between performance and reality. One kneel, one gasp, one unforgettable night, whether it was love revealed or a breathtaking gesture. Jung Hae and Jung So-min had carved their names into the memory of millions. And as fans whispered into the early morning hours, one sentiment united them all: the belief that they had witnessed something real, something raw, something that would never be forgotten.